So with all these restrictions being lifted, it's almost starting to feel like normal again. But let's be real, normal for parents is kids back in school full time. Amen. So how are schools preparing for full capacity classrooms in the fall? Delia Gonsalves went on a tour with a top leader at DC Public Schools to get some answers.
It's been a fluid year.
This is Patrick Davis. As Chief Operating Officer for DC Public Schools, he's in charge of the system's 110 buildings and has been working on safety upgrades since day one of the pandemic.
It certainly hasn't been easy, but the end mission and target is to create a safe environment for kids.
With that being said, let's
do it.
go.
All right.
Lead the way.
Davis took us on a tour of Dunbar High School to give us a glimpse of what's being done behind the scenes to make sure the city's public schools are safe when all 50,000 students are expected to return in the fall.
There's things you can't see. There's things on the roof.
Davis says HVAC systems that circulate fresh air into the buildings were the first COVID upgrades to be installed.
We're standing in a beautiful space that's fully modernized, but we do know some of our schools are quite old and haven't gotten their modernization yet.
Yep.
What about those schools?
Yep. So as I mentioned, every single school got a specific and unique report and plan. So for the schools that don't have a new modern HVAC system, we installed additional portable HEPA filters.
Like sanitizer and socially distant desks, the hum of HEPA filters is a staple in classrooms.
So air goes through the filter, goes through the UVC light kit, and then this larger filter is the HEPA filter.
Davis says most classes will still be able to safely accommodate a full roster of students at least 3 feet apart. And ultraviolet technology can also be found in every DCPS bathroom in these newly installed overhead lights.
The light touches the virus and any bacteria, and it's likely to kill and inactivate any bacteria or virus there.
There's even a HEPA filter in there for good measure. The upgrades cost $24 million, but with a huge injection of federal funds, Davis says it should have no impact on school budgets and resources to ensure every child is learning and staying safe in school.
You're a parent. What's weighed most heavily on your mind throughout this whole process, knowing that there's so much at stake?
Yeah, I think in the early stages, I think just the unknown, right? I think we all feared the first time a student would get sick, what's going to happen. But as we've gone and understood the science a little more and really learned how to implement it, that sort of fear has dissipated.
School leaders recognize a large part of getting students back into the building means convincing families that the schools are now safe. So what they're doing is trying to work on ways to get families, specifically in Ward 7 and 8, to come into the school, tour the building, and see the changes for themselves. In Northwest, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.